A thank you page is an essential tool for internet marketers. You'll want to include a thank you page after someone opts in to your mailing list for the first time. Thank you pages are a good way of confirming the subscription, building trust, and kickstarting a buying frenzy. What you're looking at now is the OptimizePress Live Editor. Currently open is a dummy thank you page which I have created beforehand. There are some key aspects here, namely your headline, your instructions, your upsell, and your affiliate invitation. All right, let's talk about your headline and instructions. So once someone has completed their transaction on your website, you want to confirm the subscription and tell them what to do next. So for your headline, start by thanking them for signing up for your mailing list. You then want to tell them how to get their freebie. You want to tell them here if the product or freebie is going straight to their inbox or if there's a download link. Then you might want to include that in a row below this one. Now, another thing you might want to do is direct them to your upsell. So you can write something simple here like, in the meantime, check out this offer below. If you scroll down, you can see here that I have a header which says they can purchase my upsell at a discount if they buy it within a certain period of time. You want to create a simple header like this which tells them they've got an exclusive offer of some sort. And then follow it up with a product image, some features, and a link to your sales page. You want to keep this brief so that people are enticed to find out more via visiting your sales page. Some thank you pages just stop there, but something else you would include at the bottom of your thank you page is a link to your affiliate invitation page. What I'd like to do is create a graphic that promotes my affiliate program and have it redirect to the affiliate invitation page. So let's say you've already added your image. You want to click on this pencil icon, then scroll down and paste the link to your affiliate program here. And that's done. And you can do this for all your other images too. And that's really all you need to do to make a simple, effective thank you page. Thanks for tuning in. Google AdWords is a great online marketing tool that can help you build your list. In this video, I will show you how you can create your first campaign on Google AdWords. After completing your initial AdWords signup, you should be brought to this page, the Campaigns page. To get started, click on this Create Your First Campaign button. Then, you'll be brought to this page where you can customize your campaign. Here, you can select the type of campaign you'd like to create. For the purpose of this tutorial, I will be creating an online video campaign. You'll then be sent to this page where you can start editing your campaign details. Start by editing your campaign name, or you can even choose to leave the name as it is. For now, I'm going to change the name to Webinars to go along with the video I want to promote. And down here, you can set your daily budget. Enter the amount of money you are willing to spend per day on promoting your video. If this is your first time running ads, you want to start small. $5 a day is good. It's a safe amount to start with. You can change this amount later on so you can come back and increase the budget if you feel that $5 a day isn't enough for you. For networks, you can keep all three of these boxes checked, as they'll help you reach a wider audience. Next, we're going to go to Locations. This section is for you to narrow down your target audience by location. You can choose to target or exclude audiences based in different countries. To start editing this, start typing the name of a country you'd like to target or exclude. Then over here, you have the option to either add the country to your targeted locations or to exclude it. So if I click to add it, it will be listed as a targeted location. However, if I want to exclude a country, all I have to do is hit this exclude button here, and it gets added to the excluded locations list. You can spend lots of time refining this section, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'll just revert to all countries and territories. You can also choose to specify the languages that your target audience speaks, and you can choose one or more languages or even all languages. And over here is where you need to add the URL of the video you want to promote as an ad. For an example, I'm going to use this video, Winning at Webinars, hosted on my YouTube channel. I'm just going to copy and paste the URL here. And once it loads, you'll be able to tweak the information for your in-stream and in-display ads. We can tweak some links here to direct traffic to any web page you like. For the display URL, type in your homepage or company website. This will create a link in your in-stream ad which people can click on, so I'll just type this in real quick. Then over here is the final URL. Insert the link to your Squeeze page or maybe your Facebook page. That way, whenever someone clicks on the link displayed, it will send them to whichever page URL you entered in the final URL field. For your in-display ad, which looks like this, AdWords has already narrowed down some video thumbnail options, so you'll not need to spend too much time on this. I'd recommend choosing a thumbnail which isn't too text-heavy. I'm just going to choose this one because it's near and not too text-heavy. Next, you need to come up with a suitable headline for your ad. I'm just going to type in Winning at Webinars, which is the name of the video anyway. And for these description lines, I'm going to type a brief description of what my video is about. This is to entice more people to click on the ad. Landing page over here means which page your audience will arrive or land on when they click on your in-display ad. You can choose to either send them to your channel page on YouTube or to send them to your video's watch page. And over here, you can choose to rename your ad. This is mainly for your own documentation and organization and won't be seen by your audience. In this section, you can choose which platforms your ads will be visible on. You can choose to have them displayed only on desktops or if they should be shown on mobiles and tablets as well. Once you're done, click the Save and Continue button to proceed to the next step. The next thing that you'll be prompted to do is refine or select your targeting group. You can choose to name your targeting group or keep it as default. For bidding, the max cost per view is the highest amount you are willing to pay when a viewer chooses to watch or engage with your video. Naturally, a higher CPV will increase your ad's chance of appearing compared to ads by other advertisers. It's best to start low. Try maybe 20 cents and see how that goes. Down here, you can also work on refining your target audience even further. Depending on how detailed you want to go, you can spend a lot of time here. Some ready filters that you have are gender, age, and parental status. You can even narrow down your targeting group by interests. Once you've finished tweaking these filters, hit this blue button. This page isn't really to do with your campaign specifically. It's prompting you to link your YouTube channel to your AdWords account, which is highly recommended. Just hit this button here to proceed. And once that's done, you can hit the Finish button. And you're done. You have successfully created your first campaign on Google AdWords. Congratulations. Every time you create a video campaign, it will show up in this column right over here. And if you scroll downwards, you'll see that our video ad for Winning at Webinars is also listed. However, if you look over at the status column, it might say that your ad is not yet serving, and that is, it's currently under review. It shouldn't take more than a full business day for AdWords to approve your ad unless you have gone against some of their advertising policies or if you haven't entered your billing information. Thanks for watching. An exit pop-up is often used to deter visitors from leaving your website. How it works is that when someone tries to leave your website, a box pops up with a call to action on it. Most exit pop-ups will ask you whether you really want to leave the page and provide an option to stay on so that you can receive some sort of special offer or discount. Opt-in forms are often incorporated into pop-up boxes as well, as a means of building your list and getting leads into your sales funnel. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create an exit pop-up for your landing page with OptimizePress. What you want to do is select a landing page you want to insert an exit pop-up. Then, under the OptimizePress tab, launch the Live Editor by clicking this button. You're now looking at a test squeeze page that I've created beforehand. Next, click on this Add Element button. In this search bar, you want to search for the Overlay Optimizer. When it shows up in the results, click on it. Next, you'll come to this page where you can get to select styles. To create your exit pop-up, you want to select this No Style option. You'll then be brought to this page. Scroll down to the Overlay Pop-up section. Now, what you want to do is check this box here, enabling Exit Intent. This means that your pop-up will come up whenever a user moves their cursor outside the main browser window. Basically, the pop-up will trigger when your visitor shows even the intention of leaving your site. Now, just scroll all the way down and select Insert. Next, you want to create the content of your exit pop-up. To do this, click on this Add Element button. And again, select Add Element. Now you are free to insert any element from this list into your exit pop-up. You can choose to add anything you like. Maybe an opt-in box or even a text and audio combo. For now, I'm just going to add plain text, so I'll search for the element here and then click on it. And I'll select this here. And for now, I'll just type in test, but you probably want your pop-up to say something like, "Are you sure you want to leave?" Anything you can say to get your visitors to reconsider. And once you've filled in the copy, just hit Insert. And on this page, select Update. And you're done. Now, to be on the safe side, let's test out our exit pop-up to ensure it's working. Select Save and Close. And now click on View Page. So this is our dummy squeeze page. To test if our exit pop-up is working, I'm going to drag my cursor towards the X in the top right corner. And there you go. You can see that the pop-up has come up and is working just fine. And that's how you can create your exit pop-up with OptimizePress. Thank you for watching. Hi and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create and configure your Aweber. When you are in the landing page of Aweber, click on the menu option on the top right. And then click on Getting Started. When the page loads, you will see the free trial button. Click on it. You will be directed to this page. Select a plan to get started. In this case, I will keep the default plan, which is the first month free trial plan. When you scroll further down, you will come to this session where you will need to fill in your basic information. The first part will be the information needed to create your account. Fill the necessary fields accordingly. The second part requires you to enter your billing information. Do the same and fill in the necessary fields. When you're done with it, scroll all the way down. Click on Complete My Order. And there you go. You've just created your own Aweber account. Once you've created the account, you will need to configure the settings. In this case, I'm going to sign in to my own account in order to show you the configuration. When you are in this page, hover over to the top right corner. Click on My Account. You will be directed to the Settings page. Some of the information may be filled because you've done it when you're creating the account. For your information, you can change your password in the security session. Moving on, click on the Billing tab at the left part of the page. You can add a new credit card or update the expiration of your card here. You will be able to see how much Aweber charged on your account through the invoices in this page. Click on the Notification tab and wait for it to load. This is the place where you can change or add the emails in order for Aweber to send you notifications, such as system updates, billing invoices, and receipts. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. Hi and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create and configure your GetResponse. When you are in the landing page of GetResponse, click on the Try GetResponse free for 30 days. If you want to know about the pricing for GetResponse, you can click on the View Pricing Plans as well. In this case, I'm going to go straight to the registration. Click on the Try It Free button, and you will see a pop-up. Fill in the email address, first name, and password. Once you're done, click on the Start Free Trial button. I'm not going to actually create one, just to show you the process of creating it. And then, GetResponse will send you a confirmation email to verify your email address. Check your mailbox. There should be an email for you to activate your account. When you're in the page, fill in the information and click on Update Details. I will not be doing this because I already have an existing account. But once you have updated the details, you will need to configure the settings in your account. When you are in the dashboard of your account, hover over to the top right corner, and you will see the drop-down menu for My Account. This is where you can configure your account details, your add-ons, billing details, integrations, support, or refer a friend. I will not go through one by one with you. The important part in configuration is the campaign settings. You will see a small gear icon below the My Account drop-down menu. Click on it to configure the campaign settings. You will see there are 3 tabs on the right-hand side. There's General, Profile, and Permission tabs. When you are in the General tab, you can enter your campaign name and campaign language. You can choose whether to have your visitors subscribe via email, turn on or off the notifications. As you can see, you can edit your postal address here as well. Moving on, in the Profile tab, you can edit your campaign title and campaign description. If you'd like to use your own logo, you can upload the logo here. When you scroll down further, you can preview all your pages with GetResponse here. Finally, in the Permission tab, you will want to pay attention to the first option, which is Enable Confirmed Opt-in. There are 3 options here. Usually what I'll do is unpick 3 of them. If you wish to get them to confirm their opt-in, you can enable it. It's all up to you to choose. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you how to conduct your own split test using the website called Visual Website Optimizer, or you can create an account at vwo.com. You can start your account here for free and run a trial for the first 1,000 visitors. And if you like it, you can continue your subscription, which I believe is an investment in a long run so that you can split test and find out which landing pages convert the most. So here's a quick run through on how to use VWO to do your split tests. I'm going to show you how to create a campaign and split test to find out which landing pages convert the best. So, what you're going to do is click on Create and Start a New Campaign. Be sure to have your landing page ready with at least 2 variances. However, having 3 or 4 is more advisable. As for the purpose of simplicity, I'm going to show you how to do a simple AV split test. There is 2 ways you can do it, which are split test with create a multiple version on your landing page and split test URLs. It is okay to choose any one of these, but for the purposes of this video, I will go ahead and split test URLs because I have 2 separate pages. So, I'm going to click on this, and you will notice that there is a thing called control, which is the original website. I'm going to put in one of the websites that I have as an example. And then there is this thing called variants 2, where I'm going to just put in index2.htm. This page hasn't existed yet. I'm going to put it up in a while. And then there is this thing called enter the URLs to create page preview, which I will just leave as it is, and let's check out more options. Enable campaign for a specific visitors group. Normally, I will just leave it all by default or leave it alone. As for exclude URLs, I will just leave it alone as well. So let's click Next. The next thing is that you have this thing called goal, which is how you track your conversion. I will try page visit on, and I will put the thank you page URLs here. So in this case, I'm just going to put this one. This means that as soon as people get to the thank you page URLs, it means the conversion is successful. People have already opted in to the opt-in form and got to this page. So you can feel free to add in any other extra goals that you want, but I would say that this is not necessary at this point. So click Next, and you can give a name to this campaign. In this case, I'm just going to call it Manifestation Brain Split Test. But you can name your campaign anything you want. Select the percentage of traffic you want in this campaign. Enable heat maps for this campaign so you can track where your visitors are normally hanging out on your page. It is unnecessary to integrate your third-party product. Just look at the advanced options. You can enable schedule if you'd like to, but as for now, I'm just going to leave it alone. In fact, I will leave all these advanced options alone. Next, click Finish, and you will see the codes are usually not installed. So, you have to install the codes. So here's what you need to do. You need to install the VWO Smart Code. Select the asynchronous, select the whole thing, press Ctrl-C or Command-C, and copy the whole thing, and go into the HTML editor of your web page. In this example, I'm using Dreamweaver, but you can choose to use Notepad. The most important thing is that you need to look at your HTML code. Paste the code in between the head section for the pages that you want to split test, including your thank you page. I'm going to paste the same codes on all 3 pages that are involved, which are the 2 pages I want to do split testing on and the thank you page. Once I have installed the codes, I will use my FTP program to upload all the changes. I use Smart FTP, although you can use any FTP program you want. In this case, I'm just going to upload everything using my FTP program here to this web posting account. So, here's what we're going to do. We will go back to the VWO website in your account, and what we're going to do is that we need to check and make sure that the codes are successfully installed. Just click the check button and let's see if it's all successful. What you're going to do is that you need to key in the URLs of the pages to make sure that the VWO code is successfully installed. You know you've done it correctly when everything is installed, and ultimately, do not forget to have the campaign running. Let's go to the Manage Campaign, and you can see that the manifestation brain split test has been created, but it is not started yet. So let's check it out and start the campaign on the Start key here. Okay, now that it's running, what's going to happen is after you start sending in at least a couple of business days, you can see that there are people who will respond to a more specific web page than the other. Remember, about the key thing about split testing on your landing page is that you want to change one major element at a time. So for this case, as you can see, 2 different landing pages, and the difference is the different headlines. That's what split testing is going to find out. My suggestion is that after at least a few hundred visitors, maybe 200 and above, you start getting substantial data to find out that one landing page is more than the other. So, you will keep the winner and ditch the loser and split test as many times as you want on different headlines to find out which one converts the best. I hope this tutorial helps you to find out your split test at VWO. Hello there. Today, I'll be showing you how you can start an ad campaign in Facebook, and we'll be getting acquainted with the Facebook Ad Manager while doing this. To get started, log into your Facebook account and then click on this drop-down menu in the top right corner and select Create Ads. Now it's time for you to choose an advertising objective for your campaign. This is to help you better measure results. This really depends on what you want your ad to achieve. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to select Send People to Your Website. And here, I'm going to input the URL of the website I want to promote. Just going to use one of my sites here. Though you'll likely want to have your squeeze page or sales page here. And here you can choose a pixel. Facebook ad pixels are there for you to track conversions, and if this is your first time in the Ad Manager, you may be asked to create one. You'll need to install the pixel in your website for it to start tracking, and it requires some minor coding, so I'm not going to do that now. So I'll just leave this bit blank and click Continue. You can choose to edit your campaign name here if you like. And further down, if you want to edit your ad account details, you can. Go ahead and set your location, your currency, and your time zone. If you click Advanced Settings, you can change the name of the account. Maybe you want to put it under your company's name instead. Scrolling down, we're at Step 3, which is where you can start setting the targeting parameters of your ad. So first up, you can target people by location. And by logging this here, you can even list countries which you'd like to exclude from your campaign. You can further refine the kind of people you want to target by clicking on this bit here. You can also specify the age range of your target audience as well as their gender and their language that they speak. So, if your ad and products are in English, just type English in here. If you click on this More Demographics drop-down menu, you'll see more sections which you can use to specify your target audience. I'm not going to go through all these now, but you should definitely explore these options here. Moving on, you can also refine your target audience based on their interests. So, let's say you're in the personal development and wellness niche. You could type in stuff like yoga or meditation, your keywords. You want to find people with an interest in the products and content which your website advocates. You can also refine your audience based off their behaviors, such as what type of browser they use, what phones they use, how often they travel, and many more. And you can even class them by categories. Now, once you've tweaked and refined all this, you can choose to save this audience. This way, the next time you run an ad campaign on Facebook, you can just select this audience instead of having to manually input all this info again. I'm just going to name this audience Test 1. And down here, you have the choice to set your budget as a daily budget or a lifetime budget. If this is your first time running ads, you want to start with a daily budget and start small. Enter the amount of money you are willing to spend per day on promoting your website. $5 a day is a good, safe amount to start with. You can change this amount later on, so you can come back and increase the budget if you feel that $5 a day just isn't enough. Also, you can choose to have this ad run continuously, or you can set the start and end date by clicking on this option and filling up the dates here. Once you've done that, click on Show Advanced Options. Here, you want to specify how you want to optimize your bids. You can choose to pay per click or pay per impression. I'm going to go with paying per click. And here, you can choose to have the bid set automatically, or you can manually set your bids. I'd recommend option 1 as it allows Facebook to optimize your ads to reach your goals. And here, you can name your ad set or just leave it as default. I'm just going to change this to Test 2. We're at step 4, which is where we can start creating our ad. You can do it from scratch or create one based off an existing post in one of your Facebook pages. I'm going to work on building one from scratch for now. You can choose the layout of your ad, whether you want a single photo or video ad, or if you want multiple images in your ad. And here you can choose to select and add the images or video you want to include in your ad. For example, if I click on Select Images, I have the option of using photos from my library, or I can even use free stock photos. Let's just click on this here. Then I'm going to type in something that relates to the website I'm trying to promote. Let's say health. And now I can choose any one of these photos to include in my Facebook ad. If you look at this section here, you'll see that Facebook has already linked this ad to my page for me. And you want to come up with your ad headline here. So I'm just going to type something in. And down here, you can also add a short description for your ad. You can even add a call to action button here. I'm going to select Learn More. Now, click on Show Advanced Options. Here, you want to type in a brief description of your site to entice readers. I'll just type something in here real quick. And in this section on the right, you can check out what your ad will look like on news feeds. You've got the page name, the image, the description, and headline, as well as your call to action. Now, you can go through all these here to see how your ad looks. But if you're doing squeeze page ads and list building, I'd recommend you remove mobile ads. So just do that by clicking Remove. And that's really all there is to it. Next, you can just hit the review order to double check the details of your campaign once again. And if this all looks good, just click on Place Order. You'll then need to input your billing information before your ad can go live. And that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. When it comes to marketing videos, there's no better platform than YouTube. Today, I'll teach you how you can use call to actions in your YouTube videos. In your YouTube Creator Studio, select Video Manager. As you can see, I've only got this one video on here. Once you've uploaded your own video, I want you to click on the Edit drop-down menu and select Info and Settings. On this page, if you click on the Call to Action Overlay tab, this is something that can come in super handy for building your email list. What you have here is the option to include a call to action for your viewers in an annotation like pop-up. You'll see what I mean in a minute. This call to action overlay is an ideal way to send people to your squeeze page. So go ahead and include a headline. Let's say, get your free report here. If you've got a product image, you can upload it here too. For the display URL field, you want to type in your home page or company website URL. This will create a link which people can click on. Then over here in the destination URL field, insert the link to your squeeze page. This way, whenever someone clicks on the link displayed, it will send them to your squeeze page instead. And you might want to uncheck this box here, as diverting mobile users to squeeze pages hasn't been too successful anyway. And once you're done here, just hit Save Changes. And let's just play the video here to see how our call to action looks. And there it is. Now, when people click on this button here, instead of going to your home page, they'll be sent to your squeeze page. You can also insert call to actions with your annotation tab up here. To test it out, let's try adding an annotation somewhere here in the video. Just click on the Add Annotation drop-down menu and select the annotation type. And over here, include the text to display on your animation. You can say, hit subscribe now, or include a link to your landing page, whatever you want. You can also change this here, the text font, and all these other options. You need to also set the duration of your annotation over here, or you can do it manually just by dragging this bar. Hit Apply Changes and you're done. Thanks for watching. If you have a list for long enough, you may notice that there are some inactive subscribers that did not even open your emails. You can check the statistics in Aweber. You may be wondering how to remove the unresponsive leads all these while, but do not know where and exactly how to remove them from your autoresponder. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to remove these inactive subscribers. When you are in your user panel page, hover over to the Subscribers tab and click on Manage Subscribers in the drop-down menu. Once you're in the page, you will see the box with some drop-down menus. To find out the inactive subscribers, hover over to the Select field and click on it. You will see some options in the menu. Scroll down to the bottom and select No Opens. You will see some changes have happened to the other drop-down menu. If you want to filter out those who did not open your email in the past month, key in the date exactly 30 days ago. In this case, I will put the 1st of September. After this, be sure to add another search term by clicking the plus button. And then select the field Date Added. Then choose the same date that you've selected just now. This will ensure that the new subscribers that have yet to have the chance to open your email after the date won't be lumped together with the rest of the inactive subscribers. Once you've done this, click the Search button. Wait for a moment for it to filter your list, and then, when the list is loaded, scroll down to see the list. And you can see that this is a new list, so nothing shows up. But just to show you how to do this. And once you're done, click the Delete button to remove them from your list permanently. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching this video. If you have a list for long enough, you may notice that there are some inactive subscribers that did not even open your emails. You can check this statistic in Get Response. You may be wondering how to remove those unresponsive leads, but do not know where and exactly how to do it. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to remove these inactive subscribers. When you are in your user panel page, hover over to the Contacts tab and click on Search Contacts in the drop-down menu. Once you are in the page, click on the Advanced Search button beside the search bar, and then click on the Add Condition option. To find out the inactive subscribers, hover over to the drop-down menu and click on it. You will see some options in the menu, so scroll down and select the Last Open Date option. You will see some changes have happened to the other drop-down menu. If you want to filter out those who did not open your email in the past month, key in the date exactly 30 days ago. And in this case, I'll put in the 1st of September. Once you've done this, click on the Show Contact button. Wait for a moment for it to filter your list. Then, scroll down to see the list. Once you've decided which subscribers to remove, put the mark on the subscribers that you wish to delete. And then, click on the Actions drop-down menu and look for the Remove from Campaign option to remove them from your list permanently. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching this video. Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to promote your videos on YouTube to aid your list building efforts. This video comprises of 2 segments. In the first half, we'll talk you through setting up your ad campaign on YouTube. In the second half, we'll be focusing on how to target your ads using Google AdWords. To get started, log into YouTube and head to the Video Manager page. You can access this page from the Creator Studio or from your YouTube channel. Select the video you're looking to promote. In this case, it's this video, Profitable Seminars Blueprint. Click on this downwards arrow next to the Edit button and select Promote. That's going to bring us to this page where you can start setting your budget. But if it's your first time promoting ads on YouTube, you'll be brought to a welcome page first, where you'll need to click on the Create a Campaign button to get started. But because I've done this before, YouTube just sends me straight to this page. This page is all about specifying the amount of money you want to spend promoting your video on YouTube. It's very easy to fill up. If you click over here, you can see that you have an option to set either a daily budget or an overall campaign budget. If this is your first time promoting videos, we'll recommend that you start first with a daily budget, as it gives you a little more flexibility. Over here, you can select your choice of currency. In this case, we're going to pick US dollar. And over here, you enter the amount of money you are willing to spend per day on promoting your video. $5 a day is pretty good. It's a safe amount to start with. It's best to try running the campaign at $5, and after a week or so, check to see if your list has grown, or if any of your back-end products have been purchased. Once you start gaining significantly more sales, you can then consider increasing the money you want to spend promoting your video to reach even more prospects. You'll also notice on this side column here that YouTube has estimated the number of views your video will gain from running ads at $5 a day. Right now, it's just a little less than 500 views on your video and 2,305 ad impressions. That's the amount of people who will see your ad but not necessarily click on it. The ones that click on your ad and actually watch your video is just about 500, which isn't too bad to start with. You can up your daily budget later on if you want to increase your views, but for now, we're just going to stick with $5. Also on this section over here, you'll see a preview of what your ad will look like when it shows up on YouTube. You can see what it looks like as an in-display ad like this one, or as an in-stream ad like this. So this is how it looks like for now, but we'll be designing our ad in detail in the next step. So this preview isn't very important for now. Coming back over to this side here, this option is for you to decide on your audience or who will see your ad. Selecting everyone means your ad will reach anyone and everyone. This other option, however, will allow you to target specific demographics and interests, but for now, go ahead and select everyone. We'll teach you how to target your audience later on once we start working with Google AdWords. That's all there is to this page, so once you're happy with it, head on to the next step. Now, this is where you can start designing your ad. First and foremost, you need to come up with a suitable headline. As you can see over here, I've already keyed in my headline, Profitable Webinars, as well as both my description lines. Learn how to maximize your profits, and the second line, through online seminars. And if you look over at the preview section once again, you'll see that it's been updated to include your headline and description right here. Do make sure that your description lines aren't too long for the space you've been allocated, or they could make your ad look messy. Try to use keywords which are popular with your target audience to increase the likelihood of them coming across your ad while browsing. You also want something that sounds exciting and relevant to your target market to entice them to click on the ad. In your description, try to explain a bit more about what your video has to offer your viewers. You'll also need to choose a video thumbnail. YouTube has already narrowed down some options here, so you'll not need to spend too much time on this. We'd recommend choosing a thumbnail which isn't too text-heavy, like this one. The one over here with a lot of text looks less appealing and takes more effort to read, so this one will probably grab more attention and help your ad stand out. Once you're happy with the design of your ad, which you can double-check on this handy preview pane over here, click the blue button to proceed to the next step. This page will prompt you to sign into your Google AdWords account. If you don't have one yet, you will need to create one, which will take no more than 5 minutes. Be sure to have your billing information on standby, as you will need to link up your credit card before you can launch your campaign. Once you've completed your AdWords signup, you will be brought to a review page. Hit the Create and Launch Campaign button to confirm and launch your campaign. You will then be brought to your AdWords Campaign Manager. Hello and welcome. Today, I will be showing you how to sign up for a Google AdWords account. You'll need an existing Google or Gmail account to do this, but don't worry. If you don't have one, you can easily create one for free at www.gmail.com. All right, let's get started. First, go to www.google.com/AdWords and click on this Start Now button. It will then take you to this page where you can enter in your Google account email address. So I'm just going to enter mine here. You'll also need to select your country, time zone, and preferred currency. These details are final and cannot be edited in the future, so make sure you're accurate. Once that's done, hit Save and Continue. You'll then be redirected to this page, which requires you to sign into your Google account. So just type in your password here and then click the Sign In button. And that's it. We've successfully signed up for Google AdWords. And now you're free to start creating ad campaigns for your videos and websites.